Hello, I'm Will. Welcome to the Tesla Jigsaw. There's going to be no more right-hand drive Model S or Model X's. Boo! Two of Tesla's most desirable high-end luxury vehicles will no longer be available in right-hand drive in these countries: the UK, Australia, Ireland, Japan, Hong Kong, New Zealand, South Africa, India, Singapore, Thailand, and many more. Why would Tesla do this? Could it be that Tesla have become so confident with solving autonomy that they have the foresight to stop wasting money producing right-hand drive variants of its two lesser selling, most complicated to build vehicles? And after all, who cares where the steering wheel is if your car can drive itself? Why not just offer left-hand drive vehicles to the entire world before building cars without steering wheels, of course? Let's look at both sides of the argument as to why Tesla would deliberately take a big poo on its most loyal, patient customers, some of which have been waiting almost 3 years to take delivery of their newly refreshed Model S or Model X. This is what Tesla customers found in their inbox, letting them know that the cars they had ordered would not be built. Right-hand drive Model X, and now we know that the Model S as well, will not be available in the UK for the foreseeable future. You can choose to receive credit for a Model 3 or Model Y, purchase Model X as a left-hand drive vehicle, or just cancel your order. Credit for Model 3 or Y. If you convert your reservation to a Model 3 or Y, you can receive £2,000 credit as a thank you for your support. Left-hand drive Model X. If you want to take delivery of a left-hand drive Model X and benefit from 3 years free unlimited supercharging, explore our inventory of immediately available vehicles. Full refund. If you prefer to cancel your order, you do not need to take any action. We will automatically cancel your current reservation on June the 5th and refund your order fee in full. It is disappointing to see Tesla treat loyal Tesla owners this way, those who were perhaps upgrading from old Model S and X's. Let's not forget, if it wasn't for these early adopters of the expensive Model S or X's, Tesla would not have been able to scale up and produce the more affordable Model 3 or Model Y. So treating Tesla customers with a little decency would have been nice. Now I know I'm spitting my dummy out a little bit here, but I think I'm speaking on behalf of a lot of disgruntled future and present Tesla owners. There's no good reason that Tesla couldn't have fulfilled these orders and removed right-hand drive versions at a later date, giving people a little notice of their plans. It's not as if money's a problem, is it, Tesla? You've got $22.5 billion in the bank. As always, though, the conflict in my brain is battling both sides of the argument, which it does with any subject, it seems. There are many reasons this sucks emotionally as a self-diagnosed Tesla fanboy, and a few logical, reasonable ideas to explain why Tesla have done this. Let's take a look at a few reasonable assumptions. Relentlessly aiming towards autonomy. Zoom out a few years and it won't matter which side the steering wheel is, or whether it's even got one at all. The progress towards fully autonomous cars is massively underestimated, in the same way that AI, the likes of ChatGPT and Bard, have progressed so quickly and are terrifyingly close to creating sentient artificial intelligence. Likewise, those paying attention to Tesla's new full self-driving beta version, it is tantalizingly close to becoming truly autonomous. Might this be the main reason Tesla are not wasting their time and resources building right-hand drive variants of their most expensive models? Could it be that Tesla have abandoned its plans to build all right-hand drive future models because it can confidently see past its own steering wheel and into an autonomous future? Logistics. Just the one factory location in Fremont, California produces the Model S and X, which logistically is a pain in the bum to ship around the world, compared to the Model 3 or the Model Y, which are now built at factory locations in China and Europe. Tesla's business plan is to reach 20 million vehicle production rate by 2030, so removing any complexity, deleting parts and maximising production is not only part of Tesla's DNA, but totally necessary to achieve its mission. No doubt, production at Fremont will be far simpler, faster and more efficient without having to build right-hand drive versions of their cars. There will always be an understandable emotional response from those asking, "But why, Elon, why?" And I totally get that. I would have loved nothing more than to buy a right-hand drive refreshed Model X someday, but that dream has just been well and truly popped for me and many others. Tesla profitability. Looking at things objectively, the Tesla Model S and X make up just 5% of Tesla's sales, with 95% going to the Model 3 and Y. Purely from a profitable point of view, it really matters not that Tesla even continued to produce and sell these vehicles. It would barely make a dent when considering that the Model Y will become the world's best-selling car this year. Throw in a $25,000 Model 2 release in 2024, and the dot of the Model X and S sales will barely be seen. Perhaps not a popular opinion, but it is a consideration for Tesla when growth to achieving 20 million vehicles a year and maximising its production at each factory is top priority. Personally, from a selfish consumer point of view, I'd prefer to see as many models as possible from Tesla, as they are such a joy to see. And what about their sexy lineup? Are we in right-hand drive countries just demoted to E lineup? Perhaps Tesla and Volkswagen could team up so we can at least have A up. Or maybe this is just part of another long-winded Elon meme plan, where he only allows the Model X to be sold in Texas from now on, just so one day he can sing, "All my exes live in Texas." If you're appreciating my efforts so far, I'd love it if you could give this video a thumbs up to help the YouTube algorithms show it to more people. Click the subscribe button too if you're feeling particularly kind. Thank you. Choosing another option. Tesla did at least offer a few alternatives to just cancelling orders altogether. Technically, the Model S and the Model X will still be available for purchase, just in left-hand drive. First thoughts suggest this is a terrible idea. Decreased visibility when driving, expensive insurance, resale values dropping, toll booths and drive-through issues. Let's at least try to resolve a few of those issues. Visibility. I've driven many left-hand drive cars around the world and find it easy to adapt quickly being on the opposite side of the road and have the controls on a different side. But I've never driven a left-hand drive car on the right side of the road, or vice versa, if that will make sense. Given all the extra safety tech in Teslas, cameras and blind spot warnings, etc., perhaps it's not such a big deal after all, and something that anyone could get used to. Let me know if you've had any experience of this, as I'd love to hear first-hand experiences. Insurance. Despite Google suggesting that left-hand drive cars won't affect your premium, I've no idea if it does make a difference currently. Once Tesla car insurance is available in other countries, which it is coming, this should mitigate any issues, as Tesla insurance uses real-world driving data to determine your insurance premium, be it left-hand drive or right-hand drive. This is a far fairer way to pay for your premium based on how safe a driver you are, whether you are stupid enough to text whilst driving, make reckless manoeuvres, etc. Careless drivers will pay more, which is exactly the way it should be. Resale value. I don't suppose many Model S or Model X owners are that fussed about selling their cars privately to get a few more pennies, so trading it into Tesla, who could potentially resell it to a left-hand drive market, might well give a decent trading quote. Toll roads usually have at least one human to interact with, so you may just need to go to a special lane. This is no different than UK drivers travelling to Europe and dealing with toll roads, toll tunnels and troll bridges, all from the wrong side of their vehicles. Drive-thrus. I've noticed comment sections regarding these cancelled models seem to be mostly filled with drive-through panic issues, which can of course be resolved by simply parking up and walking into the restaurant to go and collect your food. I'll be honest though, I haven't eaten in a fast food restaurant since I was a teenager, so don't entirely know how they work nowadays. Could you not still drive through them, shout your order at the order point, then have your bag of food sort of lowered on a stick onto your passenger seat? Would that work? Or are you allowed to just get out of your car and go and collect it at the window? I don't know. So there's some compromises to mull over if you still want the left-hand drive Model S or Model X. I don't suppose many people will choose a left-hand drive version, especially when considering a Model 3 or Model Y will probably do the trick for half the price. There's really not that much difference in size from a Model Y to a Model X. It's just missing out on those awesome doors, let's be honest. And the performance Model 3 is only a tad slower than the Model S, if performance is a priority. Another option was receiving £2,000 credit towards a 3 or a Y, so yeah, it's better than nothing, isn't it? What this means going forward. At this point, I think I'm thrown in the towel of expecting to get a right-hand drive Cybertruck any day. This recent announcement would also suggest that we won't be getting right-hand drive Roadsters either, but who knows how far they are away. While I'm disappointed, I do understand that Tesla have to put their efforts into the most important productive tasks if they are to reach their ambitious targets and their plan to literally take over the world.
What are we going to do tomorrow night?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
Can you imagine the future outrage when Tesla stops selling vehicles with steering wheels? Let's save that for another video, shall we? Were you somebody who's been patiently waiting for a new S or X for years? Would you care about driving a left-hand drive vehicle on the left side of the road? I'd love to hear what you think in the comments below. I hope this has been valuable to you in some way. And if you want to know more about Tesla subjects, I've got loads on my YouTube channel. Go and take a look. Here's a couple for you now to peruse. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Will. This is the Tesla Jigsaw. Bye for now.